5, Miss Butt here with a SPAG lesson. Today's subject is prepositional and adverbial phrases. Yes, it's a bit of a tongue twister. What we're going to be doing today is you're going to identify prepositional phrases and adverbial phrases. I hear you say, what's a preposition? Do you remember? That's right, a preposition tells you where something is or tells you the direction. For example, across, into, between, above, beyond, towards, behind and over. Prepositions describe the relationship between the subject of a sentence and another object. For example, the apple was under the table. It tells you where the apple was, so it was under. The glider flew through the air. It's telling you where the glider is and it's flying through the air. The boy walked towards the school. So he's telling you the direction he's walking towards. I'd like you to pause. I've got some words at the bottom, if you can see them. I would like you to tell me what words are prepositions. That's right, well done. It's in, to, inside, beside, upon, and off. If you got those right, give yourselves a pat on the back. Well done. I thought we'll play a little game. I found some pop songs with prepositions in them. Can you find the missing words? Some of the songs you may not know, but you can still guess and put in a word that you may think fit in there. If you're still stuck, ask an adult to help you, because I'm sure they would know the songs. If you found that way too easy, here's another list of songs. Find the prepositions. Because now you're quite clear on what preposition is, we're going to go through what a prepositional phrase is. It includes the object. So it tells you where the object is and the actual object. For example, he hid beneath the duvet. Beneath is a preposition, the duvet is the object. The prepositional phrase usually includes a preposition, tells you where it is, a noun, a pronoun, and may include an adjective, but it does not include a verb. I'd like you to pick out the prepositional phrase from these sentences. We'll do the first one together. The general ordered the troops to retreat to the valley. What do you think the prepositional phrase is? Remember, it tells you the direction or where the thing is, including the object. That's right, it's to the valley. I'd like you to pause the video and tell me and underline the prepositional phrases. Let's do this one. So Jules was delighted to find a present inside the egg. Where was the prepositional phrase? That's right, it's inside the egg. Mike didn't think he could run up the hill. That's right, it's up the hill. Where could it be? It wasn't in the box and it wasn't round the back. Oh, this was a tricky one. Did you find them both? That's right, it's in the box and round the back. When the siren sounded, they all set off into the ancient woods. Where was it? You're right, into the ancient woods. If you got that, yourselves a clap. Well done. I have a few words in 4 columns. I'd like you to make interesting sentences using prepositional phrases. You have some objects and some prepositions. Remember, if you're going to write a sentence, it can't be what? Boring. I want the most exciting sentences that you could find. Remember, no verbs. Now I'm going to talk about adverbs. What's an adverb? Do you remember? Yes, that's right. So it's something that describes the verb. It tends to end with an ly word or an ing word. I would like you to find the following adverbs. Remember, they end with an ly word or an ing word. You may pause the video and we'll go through it together. Well done. It's quickly, wishing, entirely. nervously, ferociously, and safely. Well done. So an adverbial phrase is very similar to a prepositional phrase. An adverbial phrase are two or more words that tell us more about a verb or an adjective. So they appear a part of the sentence, they don't make sense on their own, and they tell us how, where, when, and how long or why. I'd like you to pick out the adverbial phrases from each of these sentences and decide what it is. So we'll do the first one. With a smiling face, he accepted the award. The adverbial phrase tells us how. Milo liked to sleep on his master's bed. Where's the adverbial phrase? That's right. It's on his master's bed because it tells us where. Well done. For 8 years, she waited for a rescue ship. Let's see. That's right. For 8 years because it tells us how long. Last one, he would not do a bungee jump because of the danger. Where do you think the adverbial phrase is? So we've got how, where, long, and why. So because of the danger. You got that right. That was a bit tricky, but well done. So I hear you say, what's the difference between a prepositional phrase and an adverbial phrase? A prepositional phrase is an overall term and a phrase that includes an object and a preposition, but not a verb. Well done. So one type of prepositional phrase is an adverbial phrase. So if the prepositional phrase answers any of these questions, where, when, why, and how, it's an adverbial phrase. So he lost it in the castle. That's the preposition and that's the object. So there is a prepositional phrase because it contains a preposition and an object with no verb. It also has an adverbial phrase because it tells us where he lost it. He lost it in the castle. So this sentence works as both a prepositional and an adverbial phrase. What I'd like you to do today is I would like you to write as many sentences using adverbial phrases and prepositional phrases. I know you can do this and I know you're super bright. Once you've done it, I would like you to upload it up on tap me how great you are. Well done. I'll see you soon.